Hey everyone, welcome back to another great workout today. If you're new to Dollar Workout Club, welcome. My name is Lynn, and since I'm wearing green, I'm gonna show you the beginner modifications to the exercise moves we're doing today. Drew is wearing yellow, so he's gonna show you the intermediate, and Natalie is wearing red, so she's gonna show you the advanced version to the 4 exercise moves we're doing today. We like to first jump in and show the exercise moves with the modifications so that you know who to follow, but if you've been a member for a while, you already know these moves, you can go ahead and fast forward to the warm-up. Drew's gonna help by showing both the green and yellow version so that I can explain the movement while Natalie shows the red. So the first move we're doing are burpees. Now at a green version, you're gonna wanna get a chair, or if you wanna use a ledge or anything else that's sturdy, you can as well. You're gonna place your hands directly down on that surface, and then you're gonna step your feet back, forward, and then reach up on your toes. So no jumping movements, simply getting that heart rate up by moving back, forward, and reaching in the air. At a yellow version, you're doing something similar as far as like you're gonna still be using an elevated surface. Now the lower it is to the ground, the harder the move will be. But instead of stepping, you're gonna jump your feet back, forward, and jump up just like you see Drew doing here. Red's gonna be doing the same thing, but making it harder. They're doing it on the ground. So your hands on the ground, you kick your feet back, the chest goes all the way to the ground, kicking your feet back up and jumping in the air.
Let me show you a better version.
Yeah,
I started laughing. I'm really sore from yesterday's workout.
Oh, I thought you were laughing like I said something. I'm like, did I say it right?
No, it's what
Okay.
Drew was laughing.
Okay.
This is how you
So
really do it.
you go down, you jump in, you jump up, just like you
There we
see
go.
Natalie doing here. It's hard. All right.
Yeah.
The next move we're doing is a V-sit with an oblique twist. Now at a green version, what you're gonna wanna do is sit on the ground with your knees bent, and in this position, you're gonna just start to slowly lean back until you feel your core engaged. Now, the further you lean back, the harder this move's gonna do. And then as you'll see, Drew's taking his hands and simply rotating from side to side while he's leaning back and his core is engaged. And again, the further you lean back, the harder it's gonna be. Now, yellow and red are gonna do the exact same movement. The only difference is red's gonna hold a weight, and they're gonna lift their feet off the ground, leaning back, engaging their core while they rotate from side to side, just like you see here. The next move we're doing are side jumps. Now at a green version, instead of jumping, you're gonna be taking some large steps from side to side, just like you see Drew doing here. And as far as being able to count, and I forgot to mention this on the last one, so the V-sit with the oblique twist, you have to do each side. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. And the same for the steps. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, and etc. And that will be important once we explain the structure of the workout. Yellow and red are doing the exact same movement. They're gonna be jumping from side to side, and again, you have to jump both ways to count as 1 rep. Now, the last move we're doing are sit-ups. At a green version, you're gonna be instead doing a crunch with your knees bent and you laying down. You're simply going to support your neck by putting your hands behind and pick a spot up. Don't pick a spot actually towards your knees. That's a mistake people make, and usually it hurts their neck. Instead, pick a spot on the ceiling and then reach up, just lifting those shoulder blades off the ground so you're engaging your core and then coming back down to the starting position. Now, yellow and red are doing the exact same movement. The only difference is red might be going a little quicker, but your arms are extended, your feet are extended, and you're gonna use the momentum to throw your body weight forward, touch the ground or somewhere towards your feet, and then go all the way extending back down for a full sit-up. And that's it, you guys. So hopefully you know who to follow now based on these modifications. Drew and I are gonna get started with a warm-up doing high knees, so do that with us while Natalie explains the structure of today's workout.
All right, guys, we have another ascending ladder day today. So get ready to be nice and sweaty at the end of this 12 minutes. So we are doing a 12-minute workout. And basically what we're gonna do is an ascending ladder of, you start with 2. So you do 2 burpees, 2 V-sits with an oblique twist, 2 side jumps, and 2 sit-ups. Then you do 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 6, 6, 6, 6. And each time you increase by an increment of 2 until the 12 minutes is up. Now, when you're doing the V-sit with oblique twist, it's going to count 1, 1, 2, 2, just like that. I think that's it. So I challenge you to push yourself, because it's really, it can be easy just to be like, oh, well, you know, I have 12 minutes. I really want you guys to challenge yourself, get in as many reps as you can, and grab a glass of water bottle, and let's go ahead and get started. Sorry, guys, we laugh at ourselves all the time here. All right, let's go ahead and get started.
All right, you guys, get into position because we're gonna be starting burpees in 5 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Remember, you're doing 2 of these. And then you're moving on to the next movement. We're going up in increments of 2 after you complete each single move.
2, 2. Side jumps. 1, 2, 2. Sit-ups.
Now, you guys will probably notice, if you've been doing the workouts with us this week, you already know this, but we don't really talk quite as much during these type of exercises, and that's because we're counting, just like you probably are at home. So, and because we're all at different places, it's hard to, keep reminding you of form because you might be at some different part of the scheme. So just focus on where you're at, remind yourself of good form, or check us out on the screen to make sure you're doing proper form. Make sure you're going up in increments of 2, and just do the best you can, plowing through.
Okay. All right, good job, you guys. We're almost a minute in.
The other thing I want to say is there's a lot of up and down movement.
Yep.
And so you may notice that, especially as it gets harder, that you get a little bit lightheaded. If you need to take a quick break in order to slow that heart rate down or anything, that's totally okay.
These burpees at the red level get really hard.
All right, you guys, and remember, this is you versus you. Don't be concerned about where the person on the screen is in comparison to you. We really just want you to challenge yourself.
Oh, all right, 6
Good job, guys. Oh, you should already be out of breath, not even 2 minutes into the workout.
Nope.
If you aren't,
Can't breathe.
you didn't pick the right level. And bump it up right now.
All right, nice job, you guys. You should be out of breath, just like Natalie said. Really challenging yourself.
6, all right, we're on 8, Team Yellow. Try and keep up with me. Let's do this. We're on 8.
Good job.
Oh, good job, guys.
Keep up that momentum. Remember, if you need to take a little bit longer getting up and down, especially at the green level, that's okay. Also, you can break these reps up however you need. In the beginning, we generally try to do them unbroken, meaning just getting all the reps done without any rest. But you'll notice as we get into these higher numbers, that's going to be a lot more difficult, and you might have to split the reps in half or just do a couple reps at a time.
Those burpees will get you.
Can't breathe.
We're kind of
Nice
almost
job, you
done.
guys. Keep challenging yourself. Come on. In my opinion, in a weird way, sometimes the first half is harder just mentally.
All right, we're on 10. Let's go, Team Yellow.
Nice job. All right, you guys.
As we're
Get
starting
that
to get
pace
hard.
up. Woo. If you need to take a quick break, grab a drink of water, that's okay, but again, jump right back into it. You really want to keep up a fast pace so we keep that heart rate up.
Okay, guys. If you're with me, we're on 10. Good job.
Nice job, you guys.
Woo! Make sure that you're jumping up at the top of that burpee.
We're a little over a third of the way done. Just focus on keeping up a good pace, quality form throughout.
Sit-ups. Here we go.
Good job, guys. Go Team Red. Team Yellow.
Good job, you guys. Every rep counts. Quality over quantity, like we've talked about. Focus on form. A lot of times with core movements, we tend to want to hold our breath as we're doing it. Make sure you're breathing throughout the movement.
All right, Team Yellow, we're on 12. Let's do this. Here we go, 12 burpees. Easy peasy.
Oh.
Nice job. Again, as we're getting these higher numbers, like I'm on 10 reps, it should be pretty difficult to go unbroken at this point, or maybe even before this point if you chose really challenging level for yourself. So just make sure that you're breaking up these reps if you need to keep good form.
Here we go.
Good job, you guys. Ooh, remember, every rep counts. Quality over quantity. Breathe through it. Remember, for green, if you're doing those sit-ups, you really need to try to get those shoulder blades off
Starting
the
to burn.
ground.
Good job, guys. I keep losing my mic.
Oh, good job. If you need to get a quick drink of water, go ahead and do that. We're about 6 minutes into this. That means we're about halfway through.
Yeah, halfway through.
Nice job. Come on. Keep the same momentum for the
we
last
go.
half.
Abs of steel, baby. Let's go. 12. All right, 14 is where it starts to get hard. Here we go.
Starts to.
That's where it starts to get serious.
It should already be hard. Make sure you're really challenging yourself. If you don't feel at this point that you're winded or like this is difficult, you should definitely bump it up a level for the rest of the workout.
Anything in the double digits is hard. I can't breathe. You guys at home shouldn't be able to.
Oh, again, you guys, I did those unbroken, but if you want to break those reps up, if you need to do a couple reps at a time to keep good form, this is you versus you.
Ooh, here we go.
I'm getting that pukey feeling again.
Uh-oh.
It's not good.
I didn't have that Halloween candy before.
Good job. Come on, you guys.
Oh,
Every
those are
rep
hard.
counts. Focusing on form. Okay, this is a short workout, but you're gonna get so much benefit if you really just give it your all. It's all about reaching really your type of failure. Everybody, it's different, okay? So we might be dying and out of breath, doing green. And for you, you might have to be doing red because you need to challenge yourself more. So make sure you're really picking a level that's challenging in these type of workouts. And if you need to go ahead and move up a level, then do that. You should definitely be winded at this point. This should be a struggle.
Oh my gosh, those are so hard. Who writes these awful words?
Me. Sorry, you guys. A lot of people have loved these workouts this round. And by love, I think you guys know what I mean. Come on. Really push yourself,
Here we
though.
go. 16.
No pain, no gain, right?
Yeah.
You got to
Yes,
burn it
sir.
to earn it.
That's where it starts to get really hard. Yeah. Here we go. 16.
Good job, you guys. Keep breathing through it. Focus on good form. Great job, you guys. We are 9 minutes into this. You guys are
Almost
doing
there.
awesome. Keep pushing these last 3 minutes. Can you take a break like I am? Catch your breath. Make sure you're keeping good form. Get right back into it.
Oh,
Nice job, you guys. That should be tough.
it's tough.
Here we go. Keep working.
Oh my gosh. So dang hard. You got this, guys. Another 2 minutes.
16 sit-ups.
Great job, you guys.
Here
You're
we go.
doing awesome.
Abs of steel.
We are getting to the final stretch. Don't want you to give up on yourself. The most important thing we always preach is just consistency in logging in and consistency in completing the workout. Have integrity to yourself to just complete it. Doesn't matter the pace you're going, as long as you're just trying as hard as you can. We're proud of you. Come on, you guys. Final stretch. Keep moving. Good job. Break those up however many reps you need. As you can see, I'm resting my head, doing a few sit-ups at a time.
It's burning. It's burning. Okay, we're on 18. That's where it gets really, really hard. Almost there, you guys.
You guys are doing awesome.
Over a
We are
minute.
almost to the 1 minute mark. So proud of you guys. Keep focusing on form. Keep moving those legs. Just giving it your all. Challenging yourself. Trying to get as many reps as you can. Good job.
Come on, guys. Finish strong with me. Don't give up.
All right, you guys,
don't
we're at
slow down.
1 minute left. I want you to really
Go,
pick
go,
up
go,
the
go, go.
intensity.
Pick it up, pick it up. Here we go. Surprise
You got
yourself. Surprise yourself here. Make yourself proud. Here we go.
You got this. Come on, you guys. Get in as many reps as you can. Doesn't matter if you're not going to complete a whole round. Still want you to go for the entire remaining 30 seconds. Come on. Keep working.
Oh,
Ooh.
almost
Good
there.
job. Come on, come on, come on.
Almost there.
10 seconds.
Go, 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 go,
Keep
go.
going, you guys. Get in
Go.
as many reps as you can. Don't quit
Go.
until I say keep going. Keep moving. 3, 2, 1.
Oh my gosh.
This sums it up.
Here, do you want to give me a hand?
Oh,
You got it?
Yeah, I'm good.
yeah.
Oh, I have to go back down.
Yeah, we're gonna do. I didn't know you're getting up. I was like, we're gonna do some stretches.
Oh, I can't breathe.
Get a drink of water.
That was a
Slow down that heart rate.
That was a good one.
Catch your breath, you guys.
Let's do it.
All
Let's
right.
stretch.
Let's sit down for some stretching. We're gonna do a seated hamstring stretch. I want you to go ahead and stick one foot out, bringing one foot in towards your body, and just go ahead and reach over to your foot. Now, you guys all know, if you've been members for a while, I'm not very flexible, so I just reach as far down as I can and really try to lean, bending your body in towards that leg that you're stretching. You should feel a really good stretch throughout the whole back of your leg, which is your hamstring.
I can't even.
I can't even.
I can't
I
even.
can't even.
Nice job.
Switch it
Other
up.
leg. Okay. Reaching. It feels so good to stretch though, doesn't it? That was a hard workout.
If you guys think people think Dollar Workout Club workouts aren't hard enough, just send them this one.
Seriously.
You know,
Yeah.
say try this workout out.
I couldn't breathe. I was moaning. I was
Yeah.
coughing. I thought I was gonna. Just for a second, I thought I was gonna puke.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Another throw up one.
You know, it's actually only because I ate some candy before we started, and the
I
jumping.
know, that's what I was gonna
yeah.
say.
All right, we're going to do a glute stretch. So go ahead. You can keep that same foot out. And then you're going to go ahead and cross one of your legs over, and you're going to grab around that leg, pulling it into your body. You'll feel a really good stretch through those glutes.
Should be a little bit hard to breathe here. If you're bringing in all the way to your chest, the more you bring it in, the more of a stretch you'll feel in your glute.
Oh, yeah. Try to bring that heart rate down. Focus on some deep breaths here, you guys. So proud of you. These ascending ladder workouts are really hard because they really are about you challenging yourself, you know, and really pushing yourself to do a harder level and to do the movement not only properly but quickly, get your heart rate up. This has been a really hard week. Only one more of these. Switch legs. Tomorrow is the last day of ascending workouts. Some of
Yeah.
you might be sad about that. I doubt it though.
Make sure you guys tune in tomorrow. You guys don't want to miss tomorrow's workout for sure.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Right, pull that leg in tight, you guys. Oh, that stretch feels so good. We're gonna come down on the mat for a cobra stretch. What you're gonna wanna do is lay flat on the ground. You're actually gonna make sure to keep your legs and your hips imprinted on the ground while you press through your palms to just lift your upper body, so you're just your torso,
Abs.
off the ground. And as you look up to the ceiling, you should feel a really good stretch in your core doing this. If this is too hard, you can actually come up on your forearms instead and still look up to the ceiling. That might be a really good stretch depending on what level you're at. Nice job, you guys. Focus on your breathing. I'm gonna have us go into a quick child's pose coming out of this position. You're gonna wanna start leaning back, and as you do, spread your knees out wide, keeping your feet in close together and your arms straight out. Just simply lean back on those heels. Sit back, resting that lower back. Make sure your arms are straight out in front of you. Take just a couple more deep breaths.
This is why, you guys, we have you do these intentional cool downs, because I felt awful when I was done with that. Remember, I couldn't move, and now I feel good. I can talk, I can function. And so if we were just to say, get done with the workout and say, see ya, or if you guys were to turn off the hit pause or stop watching, then it's not very, it doesn't leave you in a good space, and it's not good for your body to just not bring that heart rate down and cool you down.
Yeah, definitely wanted to bring that down. You guys, if you need to, go ahead and sit around and do those stretches over one more time while you watch the recipe and motivation after this. We appreciate you guys. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you as members. We appreciate that you're sharing it with your friends and family and telling everyone about the program. We love you guys, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey you guys, we are here around this beautiful fire talking about some of the questions that you sent on Facebook. This one from Jeff M was a really good one. He said he doesn't feel like he has the energy to actually do all of the workouts. What can he do to be healthier instead? This is a really great question. I like to tell people to focus on nutrition when they feel like the workouts are overwhelming. You can meal prep, you can try some of the healthy recipes on the site. In addition, you can do things that aren't technically a workout that are still active. Park further away at the office, take the stairs instead of the elevator. So just try to be more active and focus on your nutrition if you feel like the workouts are just out of mind right now, that you can't fit those in.
Yeah, and find things that are active that, like Lynn said, aren't technically workouts, but like doing things with your family, like going for a bike ride or going for a hike or going swimming or, Zumba or dancing with your wife. It doesn't matter. As long as your body's moving, I think you can still see great benefits from, that type of movement. But like Lynn said, focus on nutrition first and then find a program, whether it's working out in the gym or just being active, that's gonna help you out.
Yeah, and the last thing I want to touch on is that I get what he's saying, but I also think that if anybody tells you that they don't have to make any sacrifices for their health and their fitness and they're really healthy, they're probably lying to you, because you do have to make some sacrifices to make health and your health a priority. And the reality is that most of our workouts are 10 to 15 minutes. And so what I would suggest, and in a kind way, but I would say, why don't we take a look at your day and see, is there anywhere we can etch out 10 minutes? Can we cut out a little bit of TV time, or can we cut out some Facebook time, or can we cut out, because I know I'm guilty of that, scrolling on Instagram. Can we cut out, and where are some areas that we can cut out, or can you get your kids to join in with you so that it's a fun family thing before dinner or after dinner? And what are some realistic ways that you guys can fit in a quick dollar workout?
Yeah.
Dollar workout, club workout. And so, they gave some tangible ideas, but I'm also going to really kind of push you a little bit, and I'm going to encourage you to look at your day and say, okay, I'm going to have an honest assessment of my day and my routine, and where can I really squeeze in 10 or 15 minutes to improve myself, focus on self-care, and make my health a priority.
Yeah. Remember, you're a better you when you're a healthier you, right? You're a better dad, you're a better spouse, you're a better employee, you're a better boss, better friend.
I always tell people, I know it feels guilty to focus, or selfish to spend a little bit of time on yourself, but you're able to give what's best of you, not what's left of you, to everybody else.
Yeah, Yeah, so hopefully that answers your question, Jeff. Hopefully you carve out a little bit more time for yourself and you fit in these quick workouts. We designed them so that you can fit them into even a really busy day. And you guys leave more comments and questions because that's how we get back to you guys. We read every single one, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Hey you guys, thank you so much for being a part of Dollar Workout Club. We love having you guys as a member, and we love seeing the photos that you've been tagging us in. If you haven't tagged us in some photos yet, here are the hashtag below. So if you try the recipe of the day, or if you want to comment how your fitness workout went today, make sure to leave it in the comment section. You guys, we check those, okay? We check those every day. We love responding to you guys. We're having so much fun with you being a part of the club. Make sure to follow us on all the social media outlets, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.